So I just had the worst day ever, but that's okay because we're gonna talk about my dream tattoos. There's actually only technically 2 on this list, and one of them I'm kinda iffy on, but this first one I'm really sure on. So, firstly, I want a huge back tattoo of angel wings, sprawling it down horizontally down my back. I think that's the right one. I sometimes get horizontal and vertically mixed up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the right one. I don't know what style it'd be in. I don't know if I want it to be black ink, colored ink, what type of colors, I don't know, but I do know that I want it to be from an artist. I want it to be an original piece and to be stylistic of the artist, like a stylistic art piece, you know? That's what I want. I'm not a big fan of showing like a Pinterest tattoo and getting it exactly from like Pinterest and asking for that. Like, no shade if you're doing that. That's just not what I aim for in tattoos because I'm trying to get like a special, sentimental, unique piece of artwork on me. That's my kind of goal, I guess. And because getting angel wings is really representative of me, if that makes sense. But also, I aim for this in doll collecting too. I like to get really unique things are one of a kind. Anyhow, I just love angels. I talk about them every single other video. If you're annoyed about it, well, it's a little too late. But I would love an angel tattoo. I like my whole back. I don't know if it'd be like vertical. It could be like vertical. I drew a bunch of different sketches on this piece on the iPad right here that you'll see soon. It's me basically making horizontal designs, a vertical iteration, and one that wraps around my arms. Ideally, I would love like folded up wings on my back. That would be amazing. But yeah, I'm just waiting until I have enough money and, you know, finding the right artist because that's what matters to me. And it'd probably be super painful, but that's okay. I would do it. Anyhow, I'm really sure on getting that tattoo. Like, I know I want it. Oh, but also, random moment is that another person I told about my dream tattoo, which is this tattoo, right? They told me like, wow, didn't expect you to want that. And then got me thinking, how is that not like me? Because I think it's pretty like me to want an angel tattoo. Because I don't shut the hell up about angels on my channel. So, you know, I think it would make sense to seep into a tattoo on me. But yeah, that person does not know me that well. I just thought it was really interesting that they said that. Anyways, the second tattoo that I'm drawing today on the iPad is from a video game. It's Valorant's Gecko's neck tattoos. He has tattoos of 3 sharks on his neck, like in different directions. I think they're really cute. Problem is, I don't know how well they would go with my angel's wings, you know? Like, I don't know if I would want that on me too. That's the thing. I know a lot of people don't mind a variety of different styles and like types of things on them as tattoos. But for me, I'm a little picky. Or I've been thinking about it, you know? I think about it a lot. But yeah, I would love to get like a video game tattoo, but I don't really have a specific character in mind. I do have characters I really do like Kanata from Lucky Star, but I would want a tattoo from that character. You know, a character in a media space that already has a tattoo that I would get. That's what I'm hinting at here. But yeah, I'm not really fond of too many characters online. Like, I don't get attached to characters that easily, so I don't know if I'd ever do that. And I don't know if I'd like Gecko. I don't know if I even like Valorant enough to have a whole Valorant tattoo on me. But like, the idea of the tattoo is cool. But I also don't love sharks enough. I just like the tattoo a ton, but not enough to be like, I want this for sure. I think I would have to get the angel back tattoo and then see how I feel about it. Yeah. Also, I've seen a lot of artists flash tattoo designs and I think they're really cool. Like, maybe I would just randomly get a tattoo like that if, you know, I happen to be there at the right time, at the right place. I'm really not sure though, because I'm not that spontaneous. I do spontaneous things, but I'm not the type of person to be like, I'll just get this tattoo. I'm just gonna get a new tattoo. I know there's like basically like 2 types of people when people are getting sleeves. The person who plans out their sleeve, and then the person who just randomly adds things when they feel like it, you know? I'm a type of person who would plan it out. Ever since I was a little kid, I have always been a planner. I used to make insanely extensive database wish lists on a bunch of different toys I wanted when we couldn't afford them. And it was like crazy. With thousands of bookmarks just on items and items, which is crazy. Yeah, I'm pretty picky with what I spend my money on, but you know what? I would do that for a tattoo. I would do that. But yeah, I'm really adamant on getting original tattoos because, you know, I don't actually know. I really don't know how to describe it. It's just like, nothing I want online is truly me. basically. And I'm not the type of person to get just like random tattoos either. Like, I thought about getting a star one, but am I really that interested with like stars? Like, I don't particularly feel attached to them even as like a design point, you know? Like, I don't think stars are all that great. Like, I'm not always, I don't know if I like just like it enough to be on my body, you know? But yeah, if I were to get the gecko tattoos, I would put it on the same spot because I think that'd be cool. But yeah, as for other tattoos, I think that the wing one is all I really want, and gecko's shark tattoos are like, perhaps I would, I don't even know. But yeah, flash tattoos, would consider, otherwise I'm not sure. I'm also thinking about other angel-themed elements, but I literally cannot think of anything. Oh, or I was thinking like an OC design of mine. I don't know though, I'm not interested in that like at all. I'm not interested in having like anime or franchise characters on me either. That's not something I'm like big on. It's not my thing. Ooh, I could get like a swirl somewhere. I've seen people get like tattoos like on their knee. I think that might be painful, but I like how in some artists' drawings they make swirls on people's knees. That'd be so cute. But that would be so painful. I've also seen a tattoo of like a star on someone's elbow. That's pretty cute. I don't know if I could like commit to that though. Like, I'm a person who likes to mull things over for way too long. An embarrassingly long time. So yeah, I would need to think about that. Cause I don't know. Completely random, but I'm not the type of person to get like words, or I don't like want words on me tattooed. Just not something I'm interested in, surprisingly. I don't know, there's no words that really speak to me. Like, there's no words I particularly like repeat, you know? Like, I like words, but not in that way. I don't like quotes that way either. I like the word melancholy a lot in particular, but nothing's really calling me to get it as a tattoo. I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah, there's just no want from me there. But who knows? Maybe I will find a word that I like a ton one day. But that's not today. And there's also a few other ideas I've been thinking about, but I haven't really felt too attached to unless I think of something actually great. So I've been thinking about cyber sigillism. I think it would have to be a little more like meaningful for me to decide on getting a cyber sigillism tattoo, because it's just like a design element, you know? I'm not a big fan of getting purely design element oriented tattoos, but who knows? It's up in the air. Okay, besides that, I've also thought about music notes to a song. It just looks pretty. I'm not like the type of person to get it. And I've also considered thinking about a flower tattoo, but I don't even love my favorite flower that deeply. My favorite flower is the lily of the valley, and while it is pretty, I'm not a huge fan of flowers in of itself, you know? So I wouldn't even know if I wanted, would I want to really get that on me? I don't know. But yeah, and technically I can get a tattoo with my own free will. Like, I could finance it on my own too, like pay for it, but like I'm not gonna spend that much money on a tattoo right now. I need to think on things, you know? And also because people are always like, don't get a tattoo when you're way too young, you're gonna regret it. And I see people make videos like that, like where they were young and they got a ton of random impulsive tattoos. But either way, I would not get like random ones. I would overthink it for a very long time, you know? But yeah, tattoos. But I have been looking on Pinterest for like ideas of themes and tattoos I want, and there's none that particularly sparked my eye besides that photo I saw in Zhaohongshu that like got me the idea of angel wings in its entirety, you know? Like, that's what made it get implanted into my brain. But yeah, I don't know what else I would get as a tattoo. It's either angel wings, number 1, gecko, sharks, possibly, spirals, possibly, and the rest is like up in the air, you know? But if I were to get like a random tattoo, I genuinely don't know where I would put it on myself. So yeah, who knows? I hope I can get these, and like if I got a back tattoo, I could like hide it pretty well, you know? But I don't think my family is fond of tattoos, but I never let them stop me. I never let that happen, right? Anyhow, that's the end of the videos. I just wanted to yap about it. And song of the day, I have not done it in a while. I've been waiting to buy Kiki's Delulu album CD, but I don't know. It'll be a while before I get to a K-pop store. And I don't feel like spending that much money, honestly. I'd probably just buy like the smallest, cheapest version. But song of the day, let's find a song that's not like K-pop, you know? I do listen to other songs, but just for some like variety. I've been liking Gun Show by Little Hero. That's it. That's the end of the video, and if you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and take care of yourself. Goodbye.